I'm John Proxy from John of West. I'm having a Danganronpa V free adventure, and I'm gonna press any button. I picked that one. I'm gonna load my game. I'm gonna turn the sound sliding down in my ear. Oh, all chapter 3. Thanks, John. Thanks, John. I think it's actually chapter 1. Yes, I do. Would be nice to show that screen for once. I took about 2 weeks off playing this game, mainly because I was programming my own game. That's what programming. That's how you program. You do it like that by typing. Yeah, no, I got a program called Game Maker, making a game. Who knows if I'll ever finish it? But I did want to get a tiny demo out, a proof of concept for people, and that required me to basically stop recording for 2 weeks. So I recorded last week's a while back and put it out last week instead, because when I realised I wasn't going to be putting anything out, I kept them back. Anyway, I would like to leave. I believe I've done everything in the room. They wouldn't let me leave if I hadn't. That's good. And I believe it wants me to go to this spooky room, which I'm very suspicious of, because they're doing a seance. But I think Matey Jim is doing some detective work secretly. Mr. Seductive Eye Man. I forgot his name. I should go to the Ultimate Anthropologist Labs. I need to investigate that katana. Two exits to this room as well. Interesting. Do I turn the light a little bit brighter on this one? Okay, that's too bright. Ah, God, my hand was in the way and I didn't see properly. That's too bright as well. Very delicate. Okay, that's fine. If I remember correctly, the gold leaf katana is from the first game. Who are you? Oh, you're my assistant, aren't you?
Okay.
First, we should confirm whether the katana used in the murder really came from here.
By the way...
Still, there's tons of weird-looking stuff in this place. I thought it was all a bunch of useless junk at first, but I guess it's not.
Sure, whatever.
Sorry, don't mind me. Some folded cloth. This cloth. Ah, I see. It is the white fabric that covers the cage in the caged child. I suppose they already took the cage to the room. Exhibit A. The caged book is still here. Kyo said that he has read it so many times that he can recite it by memory. I suppose he doesn't need it to perform the seance. I believe the katana was on the display right here in this case. Exhibit B. It's just the sheath. Earlier, the katana was inside the sheath.
Okay.
Maki, the gold leaf katana definitely came from here. I'm certain of it.
That's true.
Doesn't that mean Kyo? Doesn't that make Kyo suspicious? This is his research lab, after all.
No.
Not necessarily. Anyone could have come in here and taken it.
That's true.
Fair enough. Anyone could have done the same with my lab, too. Gold leaf katana has been updated in the truth bullet section of your monopad.
Oh?
What are you guys doing here?
Ew.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be helping with the seance? You look so disgusted right now. Then again, I guess that is your signature look.
Anyway.
I forgot to bring something we need for the seance, so I came back to get it.
Huh?
Something for the seance.
Yeah.
That white sheet over there. We bought the wooden dog statue in the cage already, but I guess we need that sheet too.
What is it?
I don't get it. Why do you guys need a cage, a wooden dog statue, and a white sheet? Don't ask me! I don't know why we need that stuff either!
So that means...
That's why I figured I'd do a little research on this seance before I got the sheet.
Huh?
Study. So, let's see. Kokichi took a look around and I heard it was like some old handmade book. Oh, is this it?
Yeah.
It says Caged Dog Village right here on the cover, so this must be it. Let's see. What does it say about the Caged Dog Child Seance? Kokichi flipped through the old book he picked up. Oh, is this the page? It's hard to read, but I can see why the Caged Child is... I can see the Caged Child is mentioned here.
Yeah.
Kyo's drawing is the same magic circle as the one in this picture. Let's not do that every time. Okay, let's see. In order to perform the Caged Child, you need 5 people, including the spirit medium and a dark place with no light. Well, isn't that awfully convenient?
If I remember correctly...
Just like Kyo said. First draw the magic circle passed down from the Caged Dog Village on the ground. In the center of the circle, the spirit medium must kneel, curl like a turtle. Curl like a turtle? Or whatever. And rest their forehead on a stone on the ground. Afterwards, the 4 other participants must put the iron cage over the... Is somebody about to get murdered? That's the other alternative. Somebody... Either Kyo's using this to find the murderer, or someone's about to get murdered. Sorry, let's... In the center of the circle, the spirit medium must kneel, curl like a turtle, and rest their forehead on stone on the ground. Afterwards, the 4 other participants must put the iron cage over the spirit medium and cover it with a white sheet. And finally, the dog god must be placed on top of the cage.
I see.
Also, it says we can't step on the magic circle during the preparations. The dog god? Do you mean the wooden dog statue?
Yeah.
When preparations are complete, turns out all the lights... What? Turn out all the lights to create complete darkness. The seance will begin when the 4 participants are each standing in the corners of the room. The 4 participants, not including the spirit medium, will sing the Caged Child song. Which we know. After the song, ask, "Is the Caged Child?" and then say the name of the spirit. The spirit medium will reply in the voice of the summoned spirit, and that's all it says. That sounds complicated.
But...
Complicated plans have a better chance of working out in the end, wouldn't you say? No. I planned for this to fall on my other hand. Oh, that was a pretty simple plan, and it wasn't very complex at all. Now, I planned for this to fall... Hang on. In a really complex way. I don't need to illustrate the point. Like, a Rube Goldberg has got like 4... Every single complication in the plan is a place where an error may occur. A simple plan has a single error there. Now my second plan involves doing this 200 times in a row, otherwise I fail. But from increasingly taller heights, you can see where there's like 200 more times it could fail, right? So no, you are wrong, Kokichi. Whether it works or not, Kyo has been wanting to conduct this seance for a while. Since I was fortunate enough to obtain one of those copies, I have already memorized it. So I'm just opening up some Pepsi Max Cherry. Oh yeah. Very nice. Put it there. But I never thought I'd be able to lay eyes on the real one. What a trick of fate.
Right.
Oh yeah! He said he memorized every word of it too. That's probably why he left the book here, because he can conduct the seance without it.
But...
Is that even possible? Contacting Angie's ghost? If you're so curious, why don't you join us, Shuichi?
Huh?
You should see how it plays out with your own eyes. There's
See?
still time, you know. The seance hasn't even started yet.
That's
Maybe it's
true.
better if you join them. You think so?
I
Well, I'm
don't
not
understand.
going. I don't believe in seances. But whether you believe it or not, as a detective, you should be there to observe what happens. As a detective, huh? Yeah, I think you're right. Now you're talking. Well, I'll be waiting for you. Of the 3 empty rooms, we're in the middle one. Kokichi spoke as though he was inviting me to go play, then left the room. The caged child has been added to the duplicate section of your monopad. Ah, bollocks. I forgot to start timing. What did it say? 12 minutes. Okay, I'm supposed to time the episodes. Wrong way around, John. No, I know the seance is prepared in the middle room, but I want to check the other rooms, damn it. Ah, boo, boo.
Hello?
Kokichi tells me you wish to participate in the seance as well, Shuichi. You are most welcome to join us. Is what I would like to say. However, only 5, including the spirit medium, may join.
Oh,
What a shame. Well, Keyboy, you're out.
Me?
Why me? I agree with Kokichi. I was thinking this for a while. Robots and seances don't mix. They're like toothpaste and orange juice. To be honest, I had the same thought. Your help was appreciated, Kibo.
Why
Don't any of you feel guilty for kicking me out after forcing me to come? That's why we're apologizing.
Do not
No one's
mock
apologized yet.
me. Oh,
Fine, fine.
man.
Our bad. Just don't get mad and start shooting electromagnetic waves at us. Why would I do that? Stop
Stop it.
whining, Kibo. I want to start the seance as soon as possible. Fine, but I won't forget this betrayal, Shuichi. What did I do? What the fuck did I do? I was trying to do the dude from the wire.
So
So
then,
now Shuichi has joined us. First, some warnings.
do you
Do not
understand?
enter the magic circle that I've drawn on the floor. It is drawn with purifying salt, so it is easily disturbed when stepped upon. Somebody's about to die. You drew this magic circle with salt. I
That's
always
correct.
use salt for magic circles. It makes seances more likely to succeed. Also,
then.
it's dark in here. Be sure to watch your step. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail, but it
Terrifying.
will also unleash a curse. Got it.
okay.
I'll be careful. I'm surprised you were able to draw this even without looking at the picture.
Do
I have
not
the
worry.
entire document memorized, so this magic circle should be perfect. Of course, I have the Caged Child's song memorized. You must do the same.
Do you
I
understand?
have copied the words to the song down here. Please commit it to memory. You what? at last, at long last, your guard dog and little lost girl, sealed within an iron cage at mountain's bottom within the darkness. At last, at long last, how many will be there by the down? Will there be 2 or just 1? Will the guard dog run far away, or will it eat the little girl at last, at long last? I don't know why I decided to read that all in this particular style, and I regret it immediately. I should have... But whatever. I thought it might rhyme, and it clearly doesn't. Everyone else has already memorized it. After all, you'll be unable to read in the dark.
Huh?
You have to memorize the lyrics now. You're a detective, so I expect your memory to be up to the task. Here is the melody. Boo! Sing the song at me. I listened to Kyo sing the song and did my best to memorize the melody and lyrics. Got it memorized?
Okay.
Alright, I think I've got it now. Your memory is extraordinary. You are indeed the ultimate detective.
Well then.
Let us begin the ritual right away.
How exciting!
Yay! We finally get to see Angie! Before
So
that,
then-
let's choose a spiritual medium. It would work best with a girl. Then I'll do it. I can't think of anyone but me that Angie's spirit should go in.
No.
I'll do it. Because if you're the spirit medium, you won't be able to talk to Angie.
Yeah? That's
You want to
right.
talk to Angie, right? Then I'll be the spirit medium. That way you can say goodbye to her. And after you've finished saying your goodbyes, keep your chin up, live life facing forwards, survive with me and everyone else. No one's gonna die. It's just a second, I promise.
Please.
And go.
By the way.
Also, Kimiko, let me say this one thing. Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed at all. So if you feel like crying when you're talking to Angie, go ahead and cry her eyes out. You'll feel better when you do. Well, I mean, laughing makes you feel better too. And venting your anger onto something can really cheer you up. Train your heart by crying, laughing, and venting your anger, Himiko. Oh god. Himiko's gonna survive till the end of the game, isn't she? And Tenko's about to die? Because she's got room to grow, see? I think you've trained too much. You're probably right. It seems like the two of them made up. That's good.
So then.
So now let us decide on a spiritual medium. Let us begin. Alright, Himiko. I'll see you later.
Now, I would like the spirit medium Tenko to sit within the center circle.
There you go.
Please be sure to walk on the path so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Make sure you watch your steps since it's so dark in here.
It's you he's on to.
Next, you must be as a turtle within that circle. Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here.
It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work?
Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon.
Okay, I
Like
thought it
this?
was like that.
This may be uncomfortable, but please endure it until the seance is complete. Whatever you do, you mustn't raise your head or change positions.
Piece of cake. I have 5-star flexibility.
Oh, sorry, I should have... Ah, it's fine.
So then...
Starting now, the rest of us must go to work. There are many things left to be done.
Let's
First,
see.
we must place this iron cage atop Tenko. I shall leave that to Suichi and Kokichi. You have the same suffix. Why did I never notice that? And please keep in mind, walk carefully so as to not to disturb the magic circle. Okay,
Yeah.
you can count on me. I may not look like it, but I'm actually super duper strong.
I shouldn't have lied. I'm way too weak for this kind of stuff.
It's made of iron. No wonder it's heavy.
Hold on! Don't just drop it on top of me!
I know. It wouldn't be very funny if a body discovery announcement happened during this.
Please don't jinx us!
I'm tired. So, next, we cover the basket with a white cloth,
Being
right?
even more careful, because that salt is very easy to blow away.
I shall take that role. All right. Everything is prepared. Tenko, how are you doing?
Well, I can only see the floor from this position, but I think I'm fine.
The final step is to place the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage.
She's gonna die.
The four of us may need to do this together. The statue is quite heavy.
Yeah, we've been given so much information. I don't even think you're helping at this point.
Even with 4 people, it's still really heavy.
Oh, holy crap, this weighs a
It'd be
ton.
really difficult to murder a person under that cage.
No, it is not much more than 175 pounds.
I'm totally wiped.
I could have used my magic to carry it easily, but seances and magic don't mix.
Are you sure it's okay to put something so heavy on top of the cage?
Okay, I know who's gonna do this murder. Do you want to hear why? I already knew the first reason, but I've just figured out the second. So, it was already my contention that the robot man, Kibo, killed Angie on behalf of the inventor lady, because she could have reprogrammed him. But he could very easily be listening next door, right? He's a robot, which means he could probably see in the dark. But he's not very strong. But he has, canonically, this is the clincher, this is the thing I just figured out. Canonically, he has a tape recorder, which means if he wants to play back her voice, he can. Which means she could be dead before we think she's dead. If he was recording the entire conversation.
The iron cage was made specifically for seances, so it can hold this weight.
Fair enough then. Sorry, just not really on top of glue. Back. There we go.
Okay. I guess that's fine then.
So I don't know how he kills her yet.
Now, let us exit the magic circle. Take care to avoid disturbing it. So then...
This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. Next time you open your mouth, it'll be Angie speaking through you.
Got it!
I will not say a word until the seance is over. Okay, everyone. I'll see you guys after the seance.
Well
The
then,
rest of us shall move the corners of the room. Please go to one of your choosing. We each stood in a different corner.
now we darken the room. Kokichi and Shuichi are closest to the candles. Please blow out the candles. You should be able to follow the walls in the dark.
So go back to the corner of the room after it's dark. Okay, got it.
You needn't move, Himiko. There are many gaps in the floor near
Okay.
you.
Those are the gaps from the side rooms so that people can pass items through or something. Very suspicious.
Yeah, got it.
Once the room is dark, I will begin the song. Please sing along with me. Then, I will call out to Angie. Until she replies, there must be silence.
After the seance is done, Shuichi and I are supposed to light the candles again, right?
Correct. I brought matches from the warehouse, so please use those.
Okie dokie, then I'll blow out the candle now.
I blew up the closest candle. I walked up to the closest candle. I walked up to the closest candle and blew out the flame. The room instantly fell into complete darkness. Pitch black darkness. So dark, I couldn't even see my own body. Overcoming my instinctual fear of the dark, I moved along the wall, back to my corner. Then began the singing.
At last, at long last.
Hang on, I'll put it on auto. Kyo led us all in the caged child song.
Young dog and little lost girl, sealed within an iron cage. At mountain's bottom, within the darkness, at last, at long last. How many will there be by dawn? Will there be two or just one?
She's dragging.
Will the guard dog run far away, or did it eat the little girl? At last, at long last.
Woo! Reach out and touch Rafe. Oh, reach out and touch Rafe. Is that... Hang on, what is that? Why is... I thought I heard an odd sound in the middle of it. What was that? Reach out and touch... What is that? Who's... Why are they referencing like an 80s band?
Say,
Is the caged child Angie no Yonaga? He began calling. Now for the medium answers.
say,
Is the caged child Angie Yonaga? What's going on?
say.
Is the caged child Angie Yonaga?
What's the matter?
Why won't Angie answer?
Hold on.
Himiko, I was very clear that you were not to speak, yes? But something's weird. Why won't she answer? Maybe it failed.
Let's
Let's
see.
light the candles briefly.
Huh?
What? Is that okay? Yes.
Well,
For now. Confused, I walked along the hall, back to the candle. I managed to strike a match and light the candle once again. Hey, what's going on? Did it really fail?
that cannot
That
be.
shouldn't be the case. The seance was perfect. The hell's behind him?
What?
Is Angie not coming? Is that still Tenko in there? Tenko.
I see, yes.
I told her that she mustn't speak until the spirit enters her. She follows orders well. But how about we let her out for now?
Hold
Wait.
on.
Dark arts such as this need to be started and completed the same way. Those who remove objects from the magic circle must be the same who brought them in. If not, the spirit may stay in the medium's body.
Man.
Seeing as how this was a failure, I don't think any spirit is sticking around, but whatever. Okay. Well, I can see a panel of wood missing there. I think she's dead. Just like setting up, Kyo... Shouldn't he have instantly noticed that? It's disturbed the salt. Just like setting up, Kyo instructed us how to clean everything up. We were careful to remove everything exactly in the order Kyo directed.
Now, I will remove the sheet.
Blood. Kyo pinched the fabric gently and pulled it aside.
Oh? Perhaps.
Something is amiss. Himiko ran towards the cage at a sprint. Himiko, I told you not to step on the... But she wasn't listening. She jumped onto the cage and...
Tenko!
Fueled by desperation, Himiko grabbed the cage, lifted it up and... Ah! A body has been discovered!
Really?
Oh, yeah, wrong people. Who would have thought there'd be another victim during the investigation? Says Monotaro, whose voice I don't remember anymore. Maybe Monophanes' green puke was predicting this tragedy. Oh, the puke's color is normal now. I guess it was predicting this.
For
Everyone, please assemble in the seance room. Oh, I can cross her off the list, can't I? The second body discovery announcement played. Also, if I've not named an episode The Caged Child, I think the last episode was called The Caged Child because... Hang on. Why did you wipe it out, John? Oh, never mind. The second body discovery announcement played. It didn't take long for everyone to come running.
What?
Tenko? Seriously? What is this? How did this happen?
How this happened?
Tenko, Gonta so sorry. Gonta no could protect you.
Got a minute?
Suichi, explain the situation. I thought you were conducting the seance. What happened?
Well,
I don't know.
that's...
What's happening?
Rise and shine, your son!
What on earth?
I'm surprised too. I never thought a murder would happen during an investigation. It is the first time we've had that pause. It's better than what they did in the first game, which made it really obvious who the murderer was. I guess for now, you should maybe start the investigation right away. Before that, I would like to confirm something. The culprit who killed Angie may be a different culprit from the one who killed Tenko, yes?
Huh?
What happens in the event there were 2 murders by 2 people? What if there were 2 blackened? Well, we need to find them both at the class trial.
That's
Now
right.
that you mention it, that's a good point. What would happen in that scenario?
Yeah?
What would happen? Monodam, what would happen? What would happen? Why do you look lost too, Monodam? I thought you were going to run things instead of Daddy. Never expected something like this to happen. I really don't know what to do. Really, I don't know. Oh man, they're all disorganized. I've forgotten how to do his voice. If you can't decide the class trial's objective, then we won't know what to investigate. Father always knows what to do. We should ask him for help.
No
You
way!
haven't forgotten. Daddy's in no condition to help us. It's our fault that Daddy ended up like that.
Yeah?
Huh? It's your fault, Monophony. Oh, we don't know what to do on our own. We gotta use the power of love. That ought to snap him back to normal. That won't work. Father is just an empty shell now. That's not true. Anything is possible with the power of love. You don't understand because you've never been loved before, Monodam. You're gonna get yourself murdered there. I love you, so please go back to normal.
Father!
I want to see you, Father. I love you with all my heart. Aw, you're making me blush. I'm back. Were you good while I was away?
Thank you so much, my adorable darling cubs.
Oh, he does it to the Monokuma as well.
With you running the academy, I was able to fully enjoy my relaxing vacation.
Oh, that tickles! Father's intense love is getting me all soaked!
Daddy, your tongue feels amazing! This better not awaken anything in me.
That's very animated.
No,
Man, that vacation was just what I needed. It's important to take time off to relax.
To tell
Normally,
you the truth,
most companies won't even let you take time off to go on vacation. But I was able to do it.
satisfied with it?
I thought he was talking sorry. The secret is to just leave whenever you get permission, whether you get permission or not. Wait, then who's this Baldy then?
Yeah?
Oh, just a part-timer I got to cover me while I was gone. Here's your pay, like we agreed on. Now take it and get out of here.
Why?
I thought you were supposed to be relaxed.
Huh?
Now that that nuisance is out of the way, were you guys talking about something again?
Yeah?
Oh, that's right. What happens to your votes if there are 2 blackened candidates?
I'll answer that.
It's first come, first served. First come, first served.
Hey,
The blackened who killed the first victim to be discovered will be a target.
in other
If the
words,
blackened who killed Angie isn't the same one who killed Tenko, then only Angie's killer will be considered the blackened. Basically, Tenko's killers wasted a kill. And Tenko herself is a waste of a victim. Oh, I'll add this to the school regulations so you can review it later. I've also updated the Monokuma file. Do your best to investigate this murder too. Monokuma file 3 has been updated in the triplet section of your monopad. Boy, everything's going so smoothly now that Father's running things again. Leader's gotta be able to take decisive action. Indecision is just the worst. Daddy! You're glowing like a lamp. There's nothing better than being praised by my little cute cubs. There's nothing better than spending time with my cute cubs. For as long as you live, I'll never let any of you go. He just left us behind while he was saying he'd never let us go. That's why he's so amazing. Please lick me some more, Daddy.
So long, farewell.
I love that it's the correct amount of voices. So, to make sense of all that,
Listen
if both
closely.
murders have different culprits, then our vote will determine Angie's killer.
Nope.
But we don't know if they were a different culprit, do we?
Let's
True.
see.
I might sneeze. We should investigate Tenko's death as well, just in case.
How exciting!
Finally! Things are heating up! I'm getting so excited!
Piece of shit.
Yeah, you fucking psycho! This is bad.
Huh?
This is unquestionably bad. I can't believe Tenko was killed. Everyone's upset and confused, and I'm in no shape to help right now.
But
This is where you need to step up. Listen, Suichi. The impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so. Yeah.
Okay.
Then let's check a Monokuma file first. The victim is Tenko Chabashira, the ultimate Aikido master. The body was found in the middle of the empty room on the 4th floor. The time of death is approximately 11 AM. The only visible injury is a stab wound to the back of the neck. To the back of the neck? Stab wound on her neck. The same as Angie's cause of death. It doesn't look like a coincidence. Maybe it's Angie's curse. Curse?
Jeez.
God, not again. Curse!
Hey!
Aww.
What? Curse? Kaito, calm down. No way there's a curse! Don't screw around!
You're the one who's screwing around. Do you want to die?
A dull sound reverberated through the room.
Are you okay? My bad.
Zuichi, I'm starting to feel bad, but for a different reason. I'm going to get some fresh air, so I'll leave this to you and Makirol. Kaito left the room, still a bit wobbly. Should we resume the investigation? Time is of the essence.
That's
True.
correct.
We haven't had time to mourn Tenko's death, as our own lives are at risk. That's true, but Angie and then Tenko. To think earlier, I was suspicious of Tenko. I'm sorry, Tenko.
How can this
It's all
be?
Gonta's fault. Gonta failed to protect friends again. Tenko's death caught us all off guard. Apart from me, obviously. Everyone is panicking. I have to keep it together. I have to work harder. Because I'm a detective. Investigation resume. We made a graphic for that.
Well,
Right, I'm going to let you go. It is Investigation Resume, and I'm John Proxy on channel John the West, and I've been having a Danganronpa V. 3. Killing Harmony Adventure. I didn't say it at the start of the episode, but I did say it at the end. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.